Topping off entertainment this week. Jesus. Lord Jesus.
He's back.
He's back. We missed this motherfucker. Man, I missed Kanye.
I missed him, but now I'm over it. I'm over it.
I'm not, because I understand the proverbial it. I understand there's an album coming out. I understand there's Kris Jenner at the helm, working in the background at the management, and she knows how to spark a flame in terms of PR, in terms of exposure, in terms of awareness for shit that's coming forth.
So you think Kris is behind this?
I think Kris is puppet mastering the fuck out of this, G. And that's just my personal opinion, because this is the thing. Kanye is a genius, yes or no?
Yes.
Kanye's music speaks for itself, yes or no?
Yes.
So when a Kanye album's coming out, we're going to fuck with it regardless, yes or no?
Yeah.
We're going to give it a listen. We're going to give it a listen to determine if we fuck with that album. You're going to let a Kanye album come out that you're not going to even listen to, or you're going to listen to it at least once?
I'm going to listen to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that doesn't need marketing and promotion, does it? So
Okay.
this seems a bit odd. The timing in which this nigga has gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Just signed up, correct me if I'm wrong, Kris Jenner as his manager, and is now doing, I mean, Kanye is outlandish naturally.
Yeah.
And the shit that he's doing right now is outlandish compared to the old Kanye. Please explain how we got here.
So, I don't want to say Kris Jenner is behind all of it.
Not all, but I mean, I'm sure
because
she's
I
planting
think-
seeds in an impressionable mind at this point.
I think maybe some of this is a PR move to kind of dig him out of some holes he's been in.
Speak on that.
Like we didn't know he had lipo.
I did not know he had lipo, and I don't believe he had lipo, because the nigga looks fatter than he's ever been. He looks fat, does he not?
I don't know.
Kanye looks a bit chubby.
He's looked bigger.
He's looked bigger.
He's looked bigger.
Well, after the accident.
No, he's looked bigger.
Okay.
So
Kanye looked fat to me. It looked like the lipo failed. It looks like the lipo failed.
he probably okay. I can't argue with that.
Man.
So he got lipo. We didn't know that.
Did not know
Didn't
that.
know he was addicted to opioids.
Because of the lipo.
Because of
Now, this
lipo,
is my
the
thing.
pain.
His mother's passing, tragic as it was, that was lipo as well? Or that was breast something?
Lipo and I think a breast augmentation.
If your loved one passed from, let's just say, a
Why
cocaine
would you do
overdose,
it?
would you do coke ever?
No, but
I
some people.
wouldn't
Okay,
even fuck
let's
with
start
this
with
shit.
this. He's a Gemini. Okay,
Oh.
Kanye West is a Gemini.
So he gets a
Can we
pass?
start with that. Not that
What
he
does the
gets a-
Gemini even mean?
Not that he gets a pass, but a Gemini means they have multiple personalities.
Oh,
Naturally.
this nigga's a Gemini. He's two Geminis.
Naturally, I have an aunt, I have a cousin, I have a friend. We
All
have a
named
friend
Kanye.
that is a Gemini. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so I understand
You get
that.
him.
So
You
I
get him.
expect
You get
that.
him. Okay.
So his random tweets. So let's talk about
Let's begin there.
some of his tweets.
Okay.
Where do you want to start?
I want to start with the one about Obama.
Okay.
I want to start with the one about Obama. Which, go ahead.
Now, he said Obama didn't do anything for Chicago.
He said Obama was in office for 8 years and did absolutely nothing for Chicago.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I felt that way when he got out of office. I did. I felt that way, and I felt like everybody, Obama. Well, what the hell did he do? Because I didn't see a difference.
Okay.
I mean, and then you have Trump going there. He's signing shit. I don't care if you like it or not. He is signing shit and getting things done by an executive order because he didn't have maybe all the support. Obama didn't have the support. How come he couldn't sign some damn executive orders? Because Obama wanted to play the game because he felt like he was the first black man in office. Maybe. Okay. And that may be fine and dandy. But for 8 years, what did he really do?
Okay.
Oh, we got the library. Oh, we got the Obama Center, which is adding to a lot of fucking traffic already. So I'm just saying, I didn't necessarily understood it. But Kanye West said where they came from was Obama sat him and his mom down, right? Said, we don't know, but he said that Obama was like, you're one of my favorite artists. I really like you. I want you and your mom to help and get behind me. they was all for it. So then when he heard Obama called him a jackass, Kanye Gemini, and he's sensitive, his feelings got hurt.
Right.
He never rocked with him since.
Right.
It was a tweet Kanye retweeted of hers.
Okay.
And that's really how
what made
she
her famous. Yeah.
blew up. But
one retweet from Kanye and you're on.
She's a black conservative, and she kind of was going off for some of the same things he was saying when he made that comment about slavery being a choice. And her thing was, which I get the point that they're making. Still talking about it today. Her thing was, I wasn't a slave. You know, maybe my greats, my ancestors were, but today I have a choice. Today I can choose to do this, just like you were saying. Today I can choose to get my money up. I can choose to be a player in the game, right?
Right.
Totally understood that part, but I think you can't just say slavery didn't exist.
You can't say that. But
so when on TMZ, Kanye
he didn't say it didn't exist. What did he say?
Well, he said he took it back. He said, "Well, I don't like to use slavery." He said prison because when you think of slavery, you think of blacks, and you think of Holocaust, you think of Jews. Yeah. So he did kind of.
But he said that slavery was a choice. And I think that soundbite, because if you see the full interview, it was just a little piece of a lot of what he said. I think that's what people took issue with. This is my thing. He said slavery was a choice, meaning there's more of us than it is of y'all. I understand there's a system in place. I understand, ignorance, all these different things are at play. And this is just the lifestyle that I was born into as a second generation slave, all these things. But at some point, it gets to the point where you're just like, no.
This ain't right.
I will no longer endure these circumstances and situations. My question is, why do people have such a hard time hearing that from Kanye? But when Killmonger said that shit roundabout in Black Panther, everybody was applauding him and making t-shirts. He said, man, G, I can save you. I got this, the super, vibranium.
I've seen Black Panther.
But at the end of the day, when Michael B. Jordan's character was dying, his man, Black Panther, was like, this is his cousin. He was like, man, I know I stabbed you in your chest and you're about to die, but we have the technology to save you. We got vibranium. I can take you to the lab and get you straight. He said something to the effect of, man, I'm good on living. Throw me into the ocean with my ancestors that realized that death was better than bondage. And everybody applauded that shit because why? That's a choice.
True, yeah.
You know where this boat is heading. You know where this boat is heading, G. And you're going to choose to go there and try your luck as a slave versus revolting like a Nat Turner versus throwing yourself over the ship.
Poopity scoop.
Poopity scoop.
I did.
What's your thoughts on that?
Okay, so look.
Poopity scoop.
I rock with it all day. You want to know why?
Why?
Because everybody out here screaming bars.
Man.
Walk it like I talk it.
Excuse me.
Cook it like a stir fry.
Excuse me.
Hell, all Migos songs.
Oh, we hated to sing you guys out, but your shit is not complex
it's
at all.
Poopity scoop.
Poopity scoop.
So if y'all can make what y'all make, Kanye can make a poopity scoop, and I'ma rock with it.
And do you think that poopity scoop will become a slang? Like whoopty bam? Like, man, you on that poopity scoop, man. You hope not?
No, don't.
I see that shit coming in the air of the night.
Please don't.
I think it's coming, man. All right. As much as we hate to move on from Kanye, and we love you, Kanye, don't ever think that it's hate. It's just reporting.
You have us, and then you lose us, and then you get us right back.
You give us a little shoulder, you bring everybody back. But at the same time, we're going to move on to another Chicago legend, R. Kelly. What's going on with this nigga?
Right now, it's hashtag mute R. Kelly.
What do you mean mute R. Kelly? He's such a great singer.
I know. And, I'm a big R. Kelly fan.
She
right?
is. She's a huge
probably the
R.
only
Kelly
fan.
Yeah.
But Ava DuVernay, right, tweeted, the director.
Oh, this is Shorty from a lot of shit. Yes.
Yeah.
She's on.
13, Netflix. Mm-hmm. She major. She's a black woman, if you don't know. She said, we join the call to hashtag mute R. Kelly and insist on the safety plus dignity of all women. Mm-hmm. We demand investigations into R. Kelly's abuse allegations made by women of color plus their families for 2 decades. We call on those who profit from his music to cut ties. Time's up, basically.
Time's up.
Now, I
have questions.
Go ahead.
Join the call. Okay. R. Kelly's reputation precedes him at this point. We know what this nigga's on. yet he makes great music. And I think he gets a pass often because we lean to him for entertainment, not really for education or leadership in our community.
Right.
Here's my thing. Who made the call? If Ava DuVernay is joining the call, like who kicked off the hashtag
I
Mute
feel
R.
like
Kelly?
she did.
Because she said we joined the call as if this, like what happened recently?
Well, I know
he kept people hostage. I know all of these things occurred. What happened recently to get her to join in?
I think with everybody else going
Enough
on,
is enough.
I don't know, maybe with that Time's Up group, they probably got a bulletin board of all the men's names.
Yeah. Like how the police be like, yo, this is the head. We go get these niggas. We go work on. Okay.
And they just
damn
knock them
Ara.
out. That's crazy.
Damn.
I mean, because the situation in Atlanta, the parents were coming with allegations. The girls didn't.
Yeah, they was cool with it.
But his recent concert at UIC got canceled.
I did hear an apology that he had to give for the cancellation of the concert. Now, who canceled it?
I thought it was UIC.
UIC. So why'd they book him?
I think they booked him maybe before, and then when he got booked. Okay, so apparently I did.
So of all the shit R. Kelly did,
check this out.
Ava DuVernay saying this is going to get you to counsel?
No, I was watching Vice News.
Of course you were.
This was a few weeks ago. And it wasn't a big story, but it was a snippet of a story on R. Kelly. And they have this group, wherever his concerts are in different cities, these women go and protest his concerts.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They do a huge protest. And then they go to the venues. And so I don't know if UIC was feeling the pressure because they had his name and stuff on the marquee.
They was ready.
I don't know. So
UIC, though, has a reputation for reneging.
Really?
Remember they were supposed to have Trump? They didn't have Trump.
But it was because of the
protesters. I mean, shit, if you're going to have something, if it's controversial, you don't really expect that in Chicago with R. Kelly necessarily.
But
you had to have seen that coming with Trump. Like, niggas was not finna allow Trump in Chicago. Illinois, maybe.
I didn't
take that shit to Rantoul. But this is my thing. Like, the Mute R. Kelly, all that they're saying about this young man, right? Not young man, but this man that likes young women. I don't know. I just want to know why now. And I understand there's a movement going on and the Cosby shit, obviously. Like maybe people are just feeling like, let's get them all.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about Cosby.
So he was found guilty.
Of?
3 counts of whatever.
But I thought there were 60 people.
No, this case was only from that
initial
man-looking woman. I hate it. I'm sorry. But she do look like a man.
Oh, I haven't seen her.
You haven't seen her?
No.
I don't know her name. She tall, slim, and she got like this mullet cut.
Ugh.
She look like a man.
Ugh.
But that's who they tried him for.
Okay.
It wasn't Janice. It wasn't none of them other women.
Janice Dickinson.
Yeah. So 3 counts, and he could spend the rest of his life in prison. That's just.
That's 2 days. That nigga's gonna die soon.
So his lawyers and them are doing appeals, and that'll keep him out and prolong it. But my thing is, one, I don't know how true it was that he was trying to buy NBC.
Like Pid, you don't even think that was a thing?
No, I'm saying I think it's true, but I just don't know because you only heard that come up every now and then. You know what I mean? You didn't really hear him talk about it. I know he had a big Netflix deal. Okay. Like right before all this stuff happened.
Right.
And then I think Yale. What did this?
They rescinded his honorary masters or
did y'all
PhD?
rescind his money?
Is this nigga still a doctor?
Give him all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who was cutting ties.
He bought that degree though.
He was removed from the TV Academy website, booted from the TV Academy Hall of Fame. Like, I don't care. I don't want to say I don't care, but when you have people like Trump in office, when you have people like Harvey Weinstein, that was a major player making these movies, Matt Lowry on Channel 5. Kevin Spacey. If you have all these people that y'all still see in their movies, they still got a job, they still on TV, and they still making millions, and you want to do this to Bill, he's still Dr. Huxtable, I'm still Cosby's all day long.
He will always be William H., man, because the question that I saw posed on social media was, does what he's going through now and what he's been accused of and or convicted of, found guilty of, what have you, does that erase all the good he's done?
No.
But then somebody else posed the question like, well, I'm sure Hitler did great things, but he's
He ain't
still
Hitler because he didn't kill anybody. Right. He didn't kill a mass population of people. You can't even compare the two. So whoever said that is an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not arguing here nor there. I'm just expressing opinions. But my thing is this, like, 70s, 80s, we're talking.
That's another thing. Really,
the peak of Bill Cosby, the peak of these drugs being a party favorite,
the Playboy Mansion,
the peak of Playboy, the peak of, and all these things considered, for me to be Bill and for you to be whomever. And I'm telling you to pull. Today, I'm not even Bill. If I tell you to pull up, please, no. I want to fuck. And if you're into drugs and alcohol, we can do that too. I don't get that part. Like, everybody is so oblivious to the fact that that's the way it was. And it's even worse now. It's worse now. And we sitting here judging this, man. There has to be something bigger at play. Not condoning any of the taking the cookie without permission, without the bam, but I just question the 100% taking of the cookie. But I do know this. A female that's inebriated in any shape, form, or fashion, same for males. If you're inebriated and you're not fully sober and you have intercourse, technically you can claim that was rape because you weren't in a condition to make a sound decision.
Totally get that.
Right.
I'm not discounting these women. My thing is, don't wait 30, 40, 50 years. At that point, I don't give a damn. And you shouldn't either.
Now, on the flip side,
even
the first lady, don't wait that long. I understand why people Me Too the shit after the first person came out because it becomes easier to come out. But the first person, it just seemed like we were all taking this to the grave. Why are you now speaking up? Right. But then I do see for a second through infinity how it becomes easier to be like, well, she was bold enough. It gave me the courage to step up. And now I'm going to say something. But that first one, it's like, why not say something immediately?
Or, this nigga trying to buy NBC. Let's see what we got on him. Why don't we get an investigator to go pull up all his history and let's see if we pay some of these women, if they are willing to come forward and see what we can get done. It's possible. It's a theory. Why not play with it?
Things that make you go.
But I'm just saying, I'm waiting on Harvey, Matt, Kevin. I'm waiting on.
What the white boys, man?
Yeah,
what the white boys that's finna not just lose their current show, but finna be erased from history?
Yeah.
Y'all, I think it's real good at erasing us from history.
Yeah, who's next?
Who's next? Me 3. Face ass. I'm upset now.
Me too.
Coincidentally. Moving right along. What else is going on in entertainment, man? We love you, Ye. We love you, Bill. Man, hold your heads.
Kels too, yeah.
Kels, we like you. She loves you, I like you. Love your music. Love your music.
Okay, so we got a new show alert on HBO. It's called Wyatt's I don't know how to pronounce this. Cynic's
Problem?
Wyatt Cynic's Problem Areas. So it's a 30-minute show. It's on HBO. He's a comedian. And it's almost like Vice News. He goes into different topics, and then he may dwell on the subject if they're doing it in a series for a couple episodes. And so he's talking about policing, neighborhood policing.
We talked about this before, yeah.
It was really good. So this particular episode, he went to Elgin, Illinois, because they have a community policing program. It's called it's called NOPE. And that's what he was like. He was like, you couldn't come up with any other acronym but NOPE.
Neighborhoods oppressing people every day. Nope. What else could it stand for? Shout out Larkin High School in Elgin. Y'all got a very good cross-country team. You were saying?
I came with you. So it stands for Neighborhood Officer Program in Elgin.
In Elgin. Okay.
It's only 4 officers involved in this program. It's like 2% of the department.
Okay.
But these officers live within the communities they police. They live rent-free in the houses or whatever houses that are owned by the city. And so they're in the neighborhoods. They know, or they should know their neighbors. So this is interesting, right? And this maybe would have worked in the 90s.
Maybe.
But So while they're showing you what's going on in the community, they have panelists, they have activism, they have different police sergeants from different cities to kind of give you feedback on this particular program. And one of the activists were saying, what does safe policing look like? Like, tell me what is a safe neighborhood? What is safety? Yeah. Because that should mean a police has to live in my neighborhood for. It was weird because as much as people want to be safe, they don't want you living in the neighborhood.
I sell drugs out of here safely.
That's what I was.
Leave me the fuck alone, Mr. Officer.
It was just interesting. Like her main question was, what does safety look like without them having to live in the community? Not everybody is vibing with that. Right. Ironically, the police chief is like head over heels for this program.
Yeah.
But Wyatt was saying he think basically what it looks like is a PR move. Everything that we see on the viral videos of the police at barbecues or playing basketball or doing the stanky leg or, stuff like that. Like, it was one video where a police officer pulled a woman and a guy over and she was so scared. Yeah. And he was like, oh no, it's ice cream day, and gave her damn ice cream.
This should end slavery and oppression and racism.
We get all these good initiatives, but basically a lot of the panelists and everybody was saying that we still need to get to the root of the problem. Yeah. So this show just covers a lot of different things, and if you have time, check it out. It comes on Friday.
So HBO. That's Wyatt's scenic problem area. Yep. Like the scenic route, the roundabout way. Scenic. Yeah. Come on, man. Hooked on Phonics, work for us. All right, so Wyatt's scenic problem areas on HBO. Y'all be sure to check that out. And last but not least,
Meek Mill is free.
I'm saying, can we slow clap this nigga out, literally? Welcome home, nigga. No more willies, okay? And that about wraps us up for entertainment on This, Then, the Third.